So this is going to be part 1 to growing a TikTok theme page from scratch, where I've started completely fresh with 0 followers and hopefully build it up to 10k and above followers to make it a source of income. If you are completely new here, my name's Ben. I make videos in investing in the stock market and overall finance videos. Be sure to hit the like button if you do like these types of videos, and make sure to sub down below, it would really mean a lot to me. Anyways, let's get into the video. Before we get started, I just better say I've never created a themed account on any platform before. I've made a personal Instagram account, which I've built to roughly 2,000 plus followers, and I've got a personal Instagram with like 900 followers, but other than that I have no following whatsoever on any social platform. I thought I'd give it a go and try and make a themed page, considering the amount of people that have done this and they're making bank. Like I said, I want to try and make this as a source of income, but overall this is a test to see how much we can make from this TikTok account. So before making the account, I had to think of a niche that I was going to be posting about. I chose to go with the finance niche as I know a little bit about it, and also I'm doing this channel about it, so I could kind of link that within that. And to start with, I have been plugging my YouTube channel just to potentially get more subscribers through that. And if you haven't already,
subscribe now.
Next was then choosing the name. So from the research I've done, catchy names tend to do quite well. And I've also been told not to use full stops and things like that. I wanted to go with this name, and this is the only way I could do it. Anyways, I went with the name Wealth Minded. I know, don't judge me on it. And so the name was set up ready to go. For my profile picture, I literally went and used Canva, which is free online, which I use to edit all my thumbnails on this channel. They've even got default logos where you can literally just copy and paste words that you want to use, and then it's pretty much already set up. I chose something very simple and just eye-catching just to use as the profile picture. Then I added a cheeky little bio, just something short and catchy which describes the overall account. I also set the account to these 3 words just to add a bit more insight about what the account is about. Now for this theme page, I want to use really basic posts that I could just essentially just bang out and just keep posting over and over. Not the same posts, but very similar posts that are just quite simple and that I can just post quite a lot. Because that's the aim of it really, from what I've gathered, is that you not want to spam loads. That's the aim of it really, you just want to spam post. From what I've found, posting 2 to 3 times a day does work really well, and once you get a good following, looking at when your followers are most active and posting around these times. I went ahead and made my account to a business account so I could include the link within my bio so that I can just plug this YouTube for the meantime. The aim of this is that I do want to be using the app Plug, and if you aren't aware of what Plug is, it's an app where you essentially plug other apps. It's essentially affiliate marketing where you're advertising the app to be downloaded, and if you can get people to download your app from your link, you then get paid directly from Plug. I'm yet to use Plug, and it's something I want to try out, hence why I'm making this account. So for the meantime, I'm going to plug my YouTube channel and keep adding my recent videos in there. So for the posts themselves, all it is that I just repost other posts, majorly from Instagram. What I do is I follow accounts from the same niche that I'm in, or finance Instagram pages, and essentially just copy and paste their posts from there. I usually tend to leave their @ within the post if they've got it on the screen so that I can plug them, but because it's not on the same platform, it doesn't really matter to an extent. I've seen similar TikTok accounts with this method as well, where they're essentially getting their posts from Instagram as well. I edit the whole thing on my phone, where I obviously take the screenshot and get it to a reasonable size so I haven't got everything else in the background. I then go on YouTube and look at free background videos where it might be videos of like people walking on a beach, or a time lapse of cars going through a city, or anything like that. Anything that's non-copyrighted as well. It doesn't really matter if it's not, but just in case, I just use non-copyrighted videos. You don't need sound for them either. I essentially just screen record them and then crop it in my camera roll so it's a perfect video. I only use videos really roughly between 6 and 11 seconds long. I then use iMovie, which again is free on your phone. Just simply make a new movie where you just add that background video that you got from YouTube. Then you want to go ahead and add the screenshot where you go by add and then picture in picture to then use that as an overlay on the background video. You can then move it about, adjust it and add a border to make it look better in the video. Make it quite small and then roughly center in the video wherever you want it to be, or whatever you want to have in the background behind it, put it on that part of the video. Then after you save it to your camera roll, you need to make it so it's portrait for TikTok. For this, you just need to edit the video whereby you crop it and then you slide across to the far left of the screen where it will say original, and then you'll either have it in landscape or portrait. When you have it in portrait, you move it over to where the post is predominantly most seen, where obviously that's going to be the main content of your TikTok, and so that you can just move it about and then make it center of the screen. So now you've got your TikTok, but now this is what you need to do when uploading it. When you go to upload it, you can literally just keep it exactly the same. You can add some things. For example, you can say hit the plus for more posts like this, or things like along those lines, or do you agree with this? Sometimes I do that now and again. But what you want to go ahead and do is that you put the original sound down to 0. Obviously the TikTok might not have any sound anyways, and then use a sound that other similar themed pages within your niche are using. After you've saved a bunch of those songs, you literally just want to keep repeating these songs, as obviously these songs tend to do well within this niche, if that makes sense. Songs don't really matter as much, but they can influence you to get more views, especially when they're around similar videos within that niche on that sound. Once you've done that and you're ready to upload it, it's then about what you use to caption it. I just go varies of about 5 different captions. Things like have a good day, or check out the YouTube in my bio. Whatever you're promoting in your bio, you can post that every now and again in the caption, or probably on the same one, either or. But I don't tend to do it every single TikTok just because it makes it look like I'm desperate. Again, comparing to other bigger pages within your niche, you want to go ahead and use similar hashtags to them. And I've actually been using a hashtag of my own name, which had no views to start with, but if people go and search that hashtag, they would come across all your posts of that account. So I have been doing that as well. I don't know if that works or not, but I've just been doing it as I go along. You can alter the hashtags per each post. Like for example, if I do one about Elon Musk or whatever it is, I then use that as an extra hashtag. But for the basic ones, I literally use 3 or 4. And after that, you don't have to do anything else. Your TikTok is ready. You can post quite a lot to start with to try build up your page. But once you get that first initial post that does really well on the For You page, it'll obviously boost your whole account really well. After this, just keep repeating this process, and you can line them up in your drafts, ready to post at a certain time during the day. Obviously, once you get a certain following, you'll then be able to see when they are most active. For me, it's usually in the evenings, like 6 to 8 o'clock at night. One of the things I've also found out to work really well is replying to comments. As you reply to a comment, they've then got to look at your video again, so obviously you're getting more views. And anything to do with more views, obviously it attracts more people on the For You page. I think that's how it works. But yeah, I've definitely noticed if you reply to more comments, you definitely get more views or more attention on your posts. So after 1 week of doing this, my account reached over 1 million views. I had one post I think that hit about 300k views. Literally just simple posts like this. I've had to put hardly any effort into the TikToks, and this is what you want to do. You want to literally just build this page up of just really simple and basic TikToks that you can just post really regularly. Now after 2 weeks, I'm roughly around 3,500 followers and over 2 million views just in 2 weeks. My aim for this account is definitely to hit 10k followers or even above, so then I can apply to the TikTok Creator Fund and hopefully then start getting paid to post. I know it won't be much to start with, but anything is better than nothing at this point. Especially when all I've done is just take about 10 minutes a day just making a couple posts. So for a little bit of my time on the daily basis, it isn't that bad. And yeah, I just want to see how much I can make from this account and if it's actually worth it building a themed TikTok page. I might turn this into a little mini series where I keep you lot updated on how the theme page is doing. So if you do like these type of videos and you do want to see more like this, then please leave a like and let me know in the comments your thoughts on this video. Anyways guys, cheers again for watching, and I'll see you lot in the next one. In a bit.